Welcome, 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 guys. As always, I'm super excited to be here with you guys. I love, love, love being here with you guys every single day, almost every single day. Today, we are talking about the nervous system. Of course, we're talking about the nervous system and how it is determining your 2026. All right. So, again, it's not about what we're wishing into existence, but rather what the nervous system feels safe with. Okay, so I want you guys to come in and let's get started. You guys know what to do. We need to show out in this live. All right, we need to make sure that this live gets to the message. This is the type of messaging that people need to pick up. Right, so happy Saturday. Let me turn this board around so we can get started, guys. You guys come on in and let's show out. Okay? I will be live on both platforms. That way that you guys can catch the replay if you need it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, just recapping really quickly, the auras are connected to your chakras, your meridians, your nervous system. And so you want to remember that the auras are record keeping, right? The auras are record keeping everything that we go through, all right? All of our experiences, our memories, everything is being kept right here, right? So these auras are the first line of defense. They remember our traumas, they remember everything that's, and so these auras, all right, hold, catch our traumas, all right? They're defending us. It's protecting us from EMF exposure. It's protecting us from emotional projection. People projecting their emotions onto us. It's protecting us from things like collective fear, all right? So our auras are playing a huge role in our 3D that we see and get to experience overall, all right? And so we want to remember that the chakras are connected to the meridians, to the nervous system. When your auras are collecting that trauma, if you don't resolve that trauma, that is going to have a chain reaction in the body. Okay? And so that nervous system remembers. Your nervous system remembers the pain. Your nervous system remembers the struggle, the hurt, right? And so, in order for you to be able to attract the things that you want, you have to make sure that your nervous system is in alignment with that. Okay. This is where you will self sabotage or you'll procrastinate or you'll feel stuck. And you won't see your 3Ds if your the 3D that you want, if your nervous system is not calibrated, all right, to handle whatever it is that you want to manifest here in the 3D. Okay. So most people are gonna think that what? I always tell us that. I tell you it's a vibrational thing here that we're playing, right? And so most people will think that your that the real decision maker, right? Your future is determined by the goals that you set, or your motivation, or your discipline, or those vision boards that you create. But I want to let you know that your nervous system is running the show. Okay, your nervous system is running the show. Your nervous system decides what feels safe. Your nervous system decides what feels familiar to you. Your nervous system is what decides what feels threatening, etc. Right? And so your body doesn't chase your body's job isn't to be here chasing those desires and those dreams and expanding. Your body is here to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you safe. That nervous system wants to keep you safe. All right? Is this making sense thus far? Give me a thumbs up. All right? Just want to make sure that you guys are processing what I'm saying. All right? Okay? It's here to help you survive. So whatever the nervous system is calibrated to becomes your new home. This is why it's so important to resolve those traumas. Because the traumas that are sitting in your energetic signature is actually impacting that nervous system. You haven't overrode that condition, right? You got to override that past pain. Okay? All right? Okay, so a lot of people will self sabotage right before those breakthroughs. How many of you guys feel like you get so close to your manifestations, but then you end up sabotaging? How many of you guys have been in that situation before? You're so close, or you almost manifested, or you you manifest it, but then you lose it. How many of you guys do that? Yeah, not anymore. Oh, we're not doing that anymore. Okay? If you self-sabotage, that's a clue that it's your nervous system. Okay? All right? Barbie, if you notice that you're self-sabotaging or you're procrastinating, I want you to pause. This is your nervous system. Okay? Now that we know that this is the nervous system, okay, now we get to step in. Okay? We get to interrupt, okay, that programming. Thank you so much, Steve. Make sure you guys are showing out in the live. Let's get some shares on the board. First goal is 16K. I need you guys to show out for me. Okay. When expansion is showing up in the love, in the money, in the health, in the everything, right? In the peace, in the new job, in the lifestyle. When that expansion starts showing up. I showed you guys the phases that the nervous system goes through, right? And when you start visualizing and imagining these things, and things start showing up, the nervous system almost goes into panic mode. It's like, oh my gosh, hold up. Can we handle this? Can we handle this new relationship? I know you just met somebody, but girl, can we handle this? Right? I know you want that new job, and I know that they called you in for an interview, but can you handle this? All right? That nervous system scans you and says, is this safe? Oh, I remember you tried that relationship 2 years ago. Remember that didn't work out for you? And now you want to hop into another relationship. Hold on now. Oh, you wanna try and get this new job, your dream job? Remember 3 years ago when you tried to pursue such and such and that didn't work out? Oh, are you sure that this is the right move? You see, the nervous system is checking out. Your nervous system is scanning like, I'm here safe. And that situation didn't feel safe 3 years ago. That situation that you put me in 2 years ago, that didn't feel safe. I don't know if I would feel that. Okay? How do we make sure that we don't feel that again? All right. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys are processing. If you're not, you need to let me know. Okay? Let me know that you guys are processing what I'm saying. Let me know that you guys are processing what I am saying. We're taking it step by step here. We got time today, don't we? Yes, we do. Because this is your life, right? Okay, so if the nervous system scans and the nervous system said, oh, danger, 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 right? If it is unfamiliar, if it feels threatened in any way, right? The body is going to trigger your what? Anxiety. The body is going to trigger your what? Your doubt. The body is going to trigger what? The urgency. Okay? The body is going to do what? Shut down, possibly. This is why people will ruin relationships that are healthy. How many of you guys have ruined a relationship that was healthy? Yeah, or you met someone new and you ruined that. You don't even know why. You don't even know why. Okay? This is why people overwork when money is still finally flowing. Okay? Okay? This is why people quit when the momentum starts building up. All right. These are different reasons, different ways that the nervous system starts showing up. Okay. When you pull out in the midst of the calm, like if everything is calm, you need some chaos, you know that this is a nervous thing going on. All right. Okay. So the nervous system is is not saying necessarily I want you to succeed, but the nervous system is saying I gotta know how to handle it. I gotta know how to handle whatever it is that you're trying to create, okay? Is this making sense? Okay? Anytime there's this physical action within the body, know that it's your nervous system. When you know what's stopping your manifestations, you're more likely to be able to interrupt those issues when they come up, right? Okay. Yeah, and you get mad if it's you, not them. Absolutely. These are thank you so much for being, you guys for sharing, these experiences. This helps me with my teaching, like I said. Expand expand on these things, right? Ideas like what you're saying. Yes. I was traumatized at my current job, so I'm afraid my next job will be just as bad. Absolutely. Okay. So when you realize these things, you're saying the nervous system remembers my past trauma and I haven't resolved it. That's what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying. Oh, the saints, we love you so much. This isn't a religious lie, but for some reason people think this is a religious lie. And you are welcome here. I don't judge you. All religions are welcome. Okay. It's so interesting. The people that try to pull us towards religion, they're so judgmental. They come in here judging you. They don't even know. They haven't even been in here 5 minutes. But yet you want us to follow you. I do not see your God. Whatever God that you are walking with, baby, I don't want any part of it. Not by the way that you think. You understand? People like you that need. Please stop saying you have a question and ask the question. If I see it, I see it, and I'll be able to answer it, baby. Okay, let's get to this. If your body is responding, if your body is responding in a negative way, then you know that that's the nervous system saying, wow, this is too much for me. Wow, I have, okay, been dealing with trauma in my past and I have not addressed it, right? Okay. If your body is feeling disturbed by a goal that you have set, if your body is feeling disturbed by a new relationship that you want to step into, right? Explore, all right? You know that there's trauma that you haven't resolved. Is this making sense to you? That's the only reason why your body will be responding. Okay. All right. Someone in here asked, how do I get censored? Yeah, I'll get on that. I'll get to that. All right. Love you so much. Okay? All right. So we're talking about the nervous system. We're talking about the things that you feel, the symptoms that you feel, the doubt, okay, the freezing, the feeling stuck, the procrastinating, right? And how that shows up in your reality and how it blocks your manifestations and your goals. And in 2026, we really don't want that, all right? We really, really don't want that, right? Okay? In 2026, we want our 2026 to be completely different from our 2025 and our 2024. We don't want to be a victim to our past, right? We want to be prosperous. We want to prosper, right? We did not come here to suffer. There are people here just suffering, all right? And we did not come here to do that. All right? Does this make sense to you? There's some haters in here. Love, love, love. I love it when I trigger a woman at peace, a woman who knows what she wants, a focused woman triggers something. And I get that. Still love you so much. Now, let's talk about what your body goes into when you set your goal, right? When you set your goals to expand with your life. Let's see what are some of your goals here that you have in 2020. What's the goal? Put it in here in the comments. I don't want to hear anything like I want to be happy. I want some measurable goals. Measure, all right? Let's put it in the you're right. Still love you so much. Still love you. What are some goals we have in 2026? Let me new car. Okay, graduate. I love that, Kiara. Mo says finishing school. Marianne says clean house. Girl, Latha says new business. I need you guys showing out in the live, baby. Please do not stop. Listen, y'all see this right here. Pretend that I'm your favorite politician or your favorite actor, right? Blow this live up. There's no reason why you should just be sitting and absorbing, right? We need to make sure that we are reciprocating the energy here. I'm teaching you things that will transform your life. Okay, next goal is 33K. Oh, thank you, Barbie. Ooh, pass my two college classes. Start a new business. What type of business? Latha, is it Latha? First house start. That's I love that. You okay. Let's see. Just trying to go through some of these. Buy my first. What was it? Buy your first. Oh, attract a great partner. I love that. Savings. Yes, I love it. Make 10K a month. I love that. That is a great goal. And I love that you are specific with it. Yes. I need Naz. Is it Naz? Oh my guys. Hi, Tyson. When's the next ZOOM? I know. Are you in the master class, Trey, or did you get into the master class? I mean, not the master class, the challenge. You guys know we're having a challenge. All right. Are you gonna be? Because that starts tomorrow. Makeup business, but I'm afraid I won't have time due to busy work. Oh, yes, you will. And lack of time is like lack of money. That you live in abundance. In abundance. Oh my goodness, today's your birthday. Oh my goodness, happy birthday. Everybody wish Tyson a happy birthday. Oh, what a blessing. You're not in the challenge, it's a challenge, okay? It is a challenge. You know where to go for everything, but it's the identity shift challenge. You guys, when you join the challenge, we're going to be at the top of each challenge class every Sunday for the month of January only. It's only 4 weeks. Okay? So when you guys come in, we're going to be doing frequency chakra treatment. So I'm going to align your chakras at the top of each class. Okay, make sure that you guys are in. You guys know where to go if you want to join. Okay, you guys know where to go. When you want to pursue your goals, some of you guys said that you want to finish school, so you want to graduate. Some of you guys said you want to buy your own place, start a new business. Okay, so these are all your goals, right? Save money, etc. Right? These are your goals right here. Let's check. Okay? When you, all right, have new goals, it requires you to expand. Right? And you guys showing out in here, okay? Make sure that you guys or TNPP the screen and make sure you guys are getting some shares on the board. Okay. All right. Make sure you guys are getting some shares on the board. All right. And let me draw it right here so you guys know what's going on. Okay. When you are, this is your frequency. Okay? When you want to expand in your reality, right? You've got to understand that it will require you to become someone different. Okay? This you right here is programming. Okay? This frequency, the vibrational signature blueprint, energetic signature, this is what is making creating the 3D that you currently see. All right? Your frequency, your energetic signature is creating your 3D, right? So anytime we want to change the 3D, you want to graduate, right? You want a new home, you want a new business, you want a new savings, you want to be financially stable, right? This will require you to shift who you are. But we haven't necessarily been taught how to do that properly. What you've been doing when you want to graduate is go to school, forcing, maybe you started, stopped. There's different things that people will do if they have to. Maybe you want a new business, but you're scared because of the money that you got to borrow. I'm talking about blockages with these homes, right? Maybe you want a new home, but there's blockages there, savings, credit, all of that, right? So there's blockages between you and your new goal. So in order understand that the nervous system could be getting in the way of what you are wanting to attract into your life. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. All right. So that means that when your nervous system, when you tell the body, hey, I'm about to buy a new home, I want to do that. The nervous system starts checking around. Hey, is this safe for you to do? And if it's not, if it feels triggered, you're going to go into one of these modes. Okay? Does this make sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. You're going to go into one of these modes. Does this make sense? We need some shares on the board, baby. We need some shares on the board. Okay? All right? Okay, think about it. You want to pursue that new business, right? You want to buy that new home. You want to be financially safe, right? If you go into fight mode, how many of you is this, right? How many of you guys do this? Okay? You're controlling. You try to control the situation, try to control everything, right? If you find that you are a lot of the time controlling situations, that is fight forcing. Congratulations to the ones that are joining the challenge. I hear you. I heard you. Identity Shift Challenge starts January 4th. So if you're like micromanaging your manifestation, where's this home? I knew I see. I don't know. I don't know. I thought I was gonna be able to get it. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I gotta control every single thing. You're micromanaging your manifestation. And every 5 seconds, you're doing that type of thing. This is fight. Now that you understand how your nervous system is responding, you can do what? Okay? Yeah, you can do what? All right? You can step in, okay, when you need to now. Yes, it's $20 a week for the challenge. Yes, it is. Okay, $20 a week, small investment. If you starting off this 2026 and you ain't got nothing going on, no plans, you need to be in the challenge. Okay? It's recorded for those of you who can't make it every single. All right, what about fight mode? Flight mode, sorry. Some of you guys are in flight mode. Okay? You get distraction. Distraction, that's flight mode. Distraction is flight mode. Okay? All right. Any type of avoidance, overworking things, like trying to keep your mind off of specific things, okay, to avoid, all right, what you need to be paying attention to, that's flight mode. You're avoiding, okay? All right. If you guys wanted to learn additional information about me and my resources, where would you go? If I said that I was doing a class, a workshop, doing anything, where would you go if you wanted additional information? Okay? All right, freeze. Right? Maybe you are someone who freezes up. Maybe you are someone who procrastinates. How many of you guys procrastinate? How many of you guys procrastinate? How many of you guys feel numb? Or the I don't know. You freeze. I don't know. Nor do you do the research to figure out what you don't know. Okay? You procrastinate. You're numb, right? You numb yourself. This is all free. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if I can go there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you're not putting in any type of effort or work to figure it out otherwise. Okay? That is freeze mode. Let's talk about fawn. We got a lot of fawns. They got purple. How many of you guys people please? How many of you guys are people pleasers? Man, I don't even know if you can read that. People pleasers, raise your hand. That's fine. Yeah, you may be one in different situations, right? You may be falling in one situation, but brings up in another. Depends on the trauma. Okay. If you are a people pleaser, if you undercharge, you want that new business, but you undercharging, okay? If you well, I don't know, think a little bit. Okay. Which one are you? Put it in the comments. Which one are you? Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn? See, you told me your goal. You told me the goals that you have. So according to the goals that you have, which one do you do? Okay? If you want to graduate, are you doing any of these? If you want that new home, are you finding that you're doing any of these? This is what's going to help us overcome being stuck. This is what's going to help us overcome all of that, right? If you want to step into that higher timeline, that requires regulation, safety, and consistency. Regulation, safety, and consistency. In order for you to be able to step into this 3D fully, permanently, okay, the nervous system has to feel safe. So you've got to regulate the nervous system, okay? Then you have to be consistent with what it is that you are going to embody, okay? See, you have to be consistently showing up, okay, to make sure you can accomplish this. You have to be consistently showing up to make sure you can accomplish this and this and this. These things don't just happen by themselves, right? It takes effort. It takes consistent effort. Imagine if you wanted to buy a home, but you only pursued it one day out of the month, every single. Would you be able to see that new home? Yeah, eventually. All right, eventually. Okay, right. So remember that holding, okay, the consistency of embodying that which you desire is what is going to bring it into the 3D and keep it there, okay? Because your body prefers the familiar. So the more and more and more and more and more and more you show yourself, right? You guys, the more and more and more and more you show yourself, right? What's going on? The more and more you show your body, okay, that this is good, this is safe, then the more you will become to accept, right? Your nervous system will accept this. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Identity shift seats are limited, guys. All right. I know you guys have started getting your emails for the challenge. All right. Today, this morning, you're getting some emails as well telling you how to prep your body. Okay, how to prep for tomorrow. I'm super excited about this challenge. It's going to be very fun, guys. It's going to be very fun. And so now we understand that what? The nervous system will choose familiarity, pain over. If you are accustomed to being hurt, being hurt, you ever seen somebody? who was abused as a child, and then they grow up and they end up getting into a relationship with someone who is just as has anybody ever seen that, Rachel? Has anybody seen that, right? We've seen that before, right? So the nervous system recognizes that as familiar. It's what it's used to. You look at that person and you're like, why are you going through this? Why are you allowing yourself to sit and remain in this? And it doesn't even make sense to you. You're really sitting there dumbfounded. And they go back and they go back and they go back, right? You ever seen that before? You don't understand it, right? So the nervous system will choose familiar pain over unfamiliar peace. This is why people will self-sabotage with beautiful relationships, okay? Because you don't even know how to handle it. If chaos, if struggle, if emotional volatility is normalized for you early on, your body is going to start interrupting anything that's calm. Your body's going to start interrupting anything that's feeling peace, uh, or you feel safe. Okay? It's going to look at that peace as unsafe. It's going to look at that ease as suspicious. It's going to happen. How many of you guys ever met somebody, or even you, things are just too damn good? Uh-uh. Ain't no way. What's about to happen? I know something. You're just expecting something bad. Yeah, because you're not accustomed to things working out for you like that. Feeling good majority of the time. Things being too peaceful, right? Yeah. You ever seen somebody in a family member? You guys can be having a great time. Things just going too damn good. Something gotta break off. Something's gotta pop off. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You get together for the family function, something's got to pop off. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Absolutely, right? Okay. So it's going to recreate that stress because that feels familiar, because that feels like so it's going back to what it feels accustomed to. That's what it's doing. Okay. And that's not failure, that's conditioning. That's what I tell you guys. You got to remember, you're just like a phone, you're just like a tablet, you're just like a damn computer. You are conditioned, you are programmed. So that's what the program, that's the last coding that went into your program. That's just what you're going to continue to do. Not wasting your time trying to figure out why do I have to go through this? Oh my gosh, this. No, stop that. Recondition yourself. Reprogram yourself so you'll see the 3D that you want. We don't have time to sit here and pity ourselves. We honestly don't have time. I'm not saying you shouldn't take the time that you need to heal those very, very deep, bad wounds that you may have, but at some point it's time to get up. I mean, no time, unless y'all know something that I don't know. Did y'all have a conversation with the divine? The divine tell you something that I don't know. Y'all know when y'all supposed to go because I don't know. I mean, I could go out today. Am I giving my all right now? Are you giving your all right now? Are you giving your best? So you guys are asking, what can I do? What can I change? Look at this. Take action. Move. Move towards your goal. Move in alignment with where you want to go. You're not here by accident. That's one thing you can do. Until I'm working with people one on one, I don't know at what point you are in your reality, where you are, what you're trying to pursue, right? But move towards your goal. things feel in alignment, you gotta take action. What do you think it's there for? Okay. All right. So now, what else do we want to tap on? Okay. So January, this month right now, where we are. No, this is technically the beginning of the year, you know. I mean, we're gonna play the game. Okay, January is powerful because the nervous system is forming a new baseline. Right now, you are trying to determine where you're gonna go, who you're gonna be here in 2026. Which way are you gonna go? You have the opportunity right now to choose what you want to do. Okay? So this is why January is super important. You guys, we need to amp this up. I don't know what y'all doing, sitting around lollygagging. All right, we need to amp this live up. We need to get to 100K. First goal. Okay, we're almost at the first goal. Okay, second goal is 55K. Let's do it. If everybody is using their face, this would be a beautiful, beautiful life. Okay. All right. Make sure you are reciprocating the energy here, not just absorbing, especially if you ask a question. All right. So the nervous system is doing what? Forming a new baseline for you. What is your new norm? Where you gonna be? What you doing this year? What you got going on? Right? Okay. Your patterns are being repeated now. Okay. And guess what? They will become your default later if you're not careful. Whatever you are doing right now will become your default later. So what are you doing right now so that you will be on autopilot for that new version of yourself? What are you doing? Are you doing what you was just doing here in December? Are you doing what you was just doing a few months ago? I said you create a new identity by embodying it. How are you going to create a new identity? A lot of you guys want new love, a new lifestyle, new health, financial want to be financially stable, a new career, you want all of these things, but you're still waking your ass up doing what you were doing 2 months ago, 5 months ago, last year. You're doing the same thing, but you're wishing, I wish my life was a I wish, why do I have to go there? Because your ass hasn't taken action, consistent action towards where you want to be. You're comfortable on the couch watching Netflix. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I can chill. I can relax. Working all them hours in a job that ain't fulfilling to you. Oh, baby, I can go in and I can talk about you. I can talk about you because I've been you see. Okay. So we ain't judging here, but I can talk about you and amp you up enough to get your ass up off the couch today. Okay. Okay. How do I identity shift and manifest my dream husband? You manifest your dream husband by shifting into an identity of already having that, right? The love that you will receive from that husband is the love that you should be pouring in yourself. Why? Because this is the 3D. This is a 3D. See my crazy? I want to show you my crazy husband right now. He can through my office door. Okay? But the love that he gives me and shows me is the love. It's a complete reflection of the love that I have for myself, the self worth that I have for myself. Right? Okay. So, hello. If you want a dream relationship, how are you treating yourself? People want so much for someone to come in and pour into them, but they're not pouring into their damn self. Why would anyone come in and spoil you, put you and you don't even damn self? Make it make sense. Make it make sense though, really. You put everybody else on a pedestal. You pour into everybody else. And when it comes to you, oh no. But you want somebody to come in and do that for you. You're not gonna get it. That's not how you get there. Is this making sense? Give me a thumbs up. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. You see, I told you that the 3D is a reflection. So here you are wanting to pursue new love. How many of you guys trying to pursue new love right now? Put it in the comments. We're gonna walk through this. Okay. I'm showing you right now what's going on. Okay, because I've been there, done that. I can talk about it 'cause I've been there. All right. Nothing new under the sun. We all go through shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Okay. All right. We got some people in here pursuing true love. All right. So here you are. You guys see that? Yes. Okay. You want true love, right? True love, divine love. All right. I'm not talking about just someone that you can. You want that specific person over there. You see, this is the wrong way to manifest. Oh, let me show you the wrong. How many of you guys got your eyes on a specific person? Raise your first time here, hit the follow. How many of you guys got your eyes on a specific person? Raise your hand. You know. Okay. You know. Okay. Hand pick. Let me tell you, when you hand pick 'em, I can talk about you because I've been. When you got your eye on a specific person, you can manifest that specific person. You are master manifester. But let me tell you, when you got your eye on that specific person, all you see, baby, is what they all you see is what they you cannot see the true nature of them. You looking with your eyes. You see them with your nose. And you can be fooled. You better trust and believe. You hear me? So when you put your eyes on a specific person, just know. But we don't know how long that's gonna last. So I can't say that's gonna be true love. Does this make sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Happy New Year, sweetheart. Okay. All right. Number two, if you got your eyes on an ex, raise your hand. It's a judgment free zone, baby. We're not judging here. I'm just showing you, okay? I'm just showing you how to get true love. You got your eye on an ex, big problem. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If the divine knows them out of your way already, why the hell are you trying to bring them? You said you wanted true love. The divine is showing you this ain't the one, at least for not right now. But here you are thinking you know that. Oh, you think you know that, right? You know better than mine. Manifest them back. You can do that. But when you manifest them back, oh wow, you're surprised that you're spending more time trying to keep the relationship. Oh, you're surprised that you're spending more time trying to fix the relationship than you are able to enjoy. Why? Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? They were removed from you. They were removed from you once, but yet here you are trying to force. I told you when you're forcing, what is that? Fight mode. That's your nervous system right there. Is this making sense to you? Is it clicking? Okay? Some of y'all got just keeping it real. What about, I said it, how many of you guys got your eyes on a how many of you guys got your eyes on a fuck buddy? I can talk about you because of it. If you got your eyes, just know, put your eyes on a fuck buddy, you get fuck buddy results. Okay? That ain't true love. You put your eyes on a fuck buddy, you can manifest, but you get fuck buddy results. That's all that I'm saying. Okay? Don't expect true love. Don't be expecting no gifts. Don't be expecting all that. Okay? Do not be expecting all that. Don't try to make it into that. I love you, okay? This is a judgment free zone. Okay? 'Cause we all got some shit going on. We all gonna have shit to the day that we croak. Ain't nobody better than nobody. We all in this together. Okay. All right. But y'all see what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up. Eric, you ain't gonna stay single, not if that's what you want. If you've ever wanted true love and somebody came into your life and took you over, you better go back out there and take your power back. Who in the world? Who, I mean, think about it, y'all. Who here is gonna let somebody from their past, some toxic ass, narcissistic girl, I got a potty mouth this, who's gonna let somebody from their past screw up? Like, you gonna let somebody take that from you? Not I. Not I. I'm sorry. I ain't no victim here. It will be a lesson. Yes, it will. It will be a lesson. I'm taking the lesson with me. Yeah. Oh, but baby, I'm having it all. I'm gonna have it all. I can't get a I want it all. I want the I want the I want the life. I want it all. I suggest you get it all too. I suggest you come and you get it all too. Okay. Do we have a deal? Type deal in the comments. Who here can't get a something? Not us. She in a relationship, good. That means you need to keep moving forward. See, y'all don't understand. What you focus on, you create. What you focus on, you magnetize to you. You too busy here focused on your past. You're gonna stay right there. You stuck. It's 2026. We'll see you here next year. We'll see you here next year. You want to stay your ass back here in a loop? Stay there. She's on her own journey. She on her own journey. He cheated on her. Your ex, she on her own journey. Let her be. That is a true reflection of the love that she has for herself. You chasing her, true reflection of the worth that you have for yourself, baby. We don't need to be worried about the next person. We need to be worried about he deceived you. You trusted him. Yes. Been there. Now what you focused on? Who is he? Okay. Gosh, that person taught you a lesson, taught you something that you needed to learn. See, I told you that the reading was a mirror, and y'all sitting up here talking about what this person did to you instead of coming back and saying, damn, this person taught me this lesson. Oh, man, the person showed me what I needed to see through this person. Wow, I can take this to my next relationship. Really, ain't nobody up in here saying that. And I don't understand. He abused you. Yes, he did. Shame on him. And I'm glad you got up out of that. But now I'm going to say, okay, I'm glad that you got up out of that. And thank goodness you're not going to allow yourself to sit and remain in anything like that again. How beautiful that is. How beautiful that is. You see, I'm forward moving. It doesn't mean that we should not honor the things that we went through and had to go through and all of that. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying you don't have a reason to feel any type of way about the trauma you may have had to do. But I want you to take your power back when you're done with all I want you to take your power back. That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to run your ass up under a rock and say, I'm never going to try and pursue love again because this person, screw that. Screw it. Take your damn power back. Who are you? You are the creator of your experience. You go out there and you attract the love that you deserve. Sitting up there letting people from the past mess up your future. We ain't doing that. Where was I? I forgot where we was in class. So I forgot where we were. Okay. All right. So what can help your manifestation speed up? Okay? What can help your manifestation speed up? Right? Okay. That's what we want to know. Nervous system capacity. Oh, I didn't finish this. Okay, hold it. Let me show y'all how to manifest. Who in here is trying to manifest true love? Is anybody in here trying to manifest true love? Yeah, 2026 year. This is our year. Baby, this is our year. We're not suffering. Don't y'all feel this energetic shift here in this reality? We're not doing all that. We not doing all that. And if you ain't in, hey, Michelle, you getting your emails for the challenge? Make sure you guys are tapping in, guys. The challenge is tomorrow. You need to sign up. Don't miss out. It's only $20 a week, baby. Get poured into it. Focus on identity shifting just for 4 weeks. Identity shifting, nervous system resetting, emotional regulation, and frequency fulfillment. as I will be aligning your chakras. Okay. So you guys know I utilize frequency treatments and I will be making sure that each week you guys are aligned. I'm super excited. I'm excited too, baby. I'm excited too. I'm excited too. Okay. 2026 is a beautiful, beautiful day. Queen said I did. Alice Ross said I did. Over. All right. I see y'all. I see y'all. So for those of you who jump into this, we will start receiving emails today. Okay. The one that goes out today talks about how to prepare yourself. So I'm super excited. Yes, get your hydration on. Okay. Let's talk about how to manifest true love real quick. I need y'all showing out. Let's get some shares on the board. Okay. Let's get those shares on the board. Now, if you want true love, you're not going to be doing it like this. And you're not going to be looking for just someone to marry. This is the last one. Okay? Just someone to marry. You got your eye on a specific person. If you have your eye on an ex, if you have your eye on a husband, if you have your eye on someone to marry, this is the wrong way to manifest love. Okay? Does this make sense? You are a master manifester. Why would you put your focus on anybody? Okay? Your goal is to be, this is what you should do, a wonderful, fun, romantic, loving, confident to your forever. Who in here would want to be a fun, loving, romantic partner, confidant to their forever person? Isn't that the type of relationship that you would want to have? Right? Okay. So we want to make that our goal, a new identity. Okay. This is a new identity. All right. Let me explain why I am doing an identity shift challenge. Let me explain why. My program is called the Identity Shift, Complete Identity Shift Program, because the identity is determining the 3D that you're experiencing. Okay. Your identity is determining the 3D that you're experiencing. Okay. So we have to shift into this completely new person if we want to have and attract that true love. Okay, listen up. Over here, this is you. I can talk about this. I've been, but if this is you, this is why you focus on the SP, the X, and all of it. Okay, let me explain something. Let me show you. All right, let me show you. Okay, can everybody see this green aura? Raise your hand if you can see this green aura. Okay, can you guys see this? All right, this is your aura. Okay? That was funny though. You said no funny shit, but that was funny. Okay. You see this green aura right here? That's your astral aura. Okay. Your astral aura, I'm gonna show you something really quickly, showing you how the manifestations play out. So stick with me, okay? When you experience the unrequited love, when you experience the divorce, when you experience the cheating, the lying, the betrayal, when you receive or experience all of the abuse within your relationship, right? Those traumas create distortion in the aura. Right here. You guys see those holes that's being created in that green astral aura? Can you guys see that? Raise your hand if you can see that. All right. Can you guys see this? See, your auras are supposed to be strong and clear. But you see, when you have trauma that you don't resolve, not just trauma, I said trauma that you do not resolve. when you have trauma that you don't resolve, it creates holes in your frequency. Now this connection is distorted. Now the connection is not clear. Now you cannot be in divine alignment with the things that you truly want. Okay? Okay? Download is not received. I orchestrate. Okay. So, if you leave these traumas unresolved, what ends up happening is it causes a chain reaction in your nervous system and and your 3D, your mental health, physical health, right? So now I'm gonna bring you right here. This person, this little child, grows up, saw their parents getting a divorce. They got cheated on when they found their first love, right? They got hurt. Maybe they experienced unrequited love. Maybe they were, right? So now I'm taking that. Now we're going, right? Here are the distortions in that frequency, in that aura. I'm just going to put the holes here. I'm bringing them right here. And I'm showing you this child, now adult, was never taught about frequency. They were never taught about the importance of healing their trauma. So now this now adult is trying to manifest true love. But unfortunately, all they've been able to manifest is toxic relationships, okay? Things that are not for them. Narcissists, trauma, more trauma, more trauma. Why? How? This is their vibrational blueprint. And since we are playing a frequency game, you've never healed your frequency, your trauma, okay? These this coding is being sent to the universe. The universe reflects back in a mirror exactly what you're seeing. The reason why you've been attracting these toxic ass relationships is because you are looping trauma. You're looping unresolved trauma from childhood. Is this making sense to you? You are coded. I keep telling you, you're coded. If you don't take care of your codes, you're not going to see any shift in the 3D that you want, right? So this is your frequency. You will stay in this loop until you shift your code, right? Until you change this frequency, right? So right here, this is what it doesn't matter that you're like, oh, I wish I had true love. Oh, I am worthy of true love. You're saying all these affirmations. You're wondering why the hell your relationships are not thriving. It's because this is your frequency. This is what's being sent to the universe. Not here's your affirmation, but that frequency is not as strong as your nervous system, as your chakras. Is this making sense to you? Okay? So now, if you want to see different in your 3D, if this is what's creating the 3D, don't you think you got to shift who you are? The reason why it hasn't been showing up because you never addressed it. So let me show you guys something. Make sure you guys are signing up for the challenge, guys. Seats are limited. Okay, seats are limited. It's only $20 a week. Identity shift challenge is an advanced masterclass. It's an advanced challenge. No, it's not a beginner manifestation lesson. No, no, no. I'm in there telling you why this particular thing isn't working. We're in there talking about why you're not seeing the results, right? This isn't necessarily how do you do this? No, this is I've been doing this. Why is this not showing up? Okay? Is this making sense for you? Give me a thumbs up. Right? Okay, so this version of you wants to get over here. Okay. This version of you already is existing. We're not playing a time game here. It doesn't exist. We're not playing a time game here. Hey, is it? Okay? We're playing a frequency game. Everybody in the comment put frequency game. Frequency game. Put it in the comments. We are playing a frequency game here, guys. This is not a wishful thinking game. Okay. So we know that this person over here, look at their vibration, strong and clear, isn't it? Hold on, let me there. Can't we see this person over here? Look at their connection. Their connection is loud and clear, strong and clear. Okay. And so because their connection is strong and clear, they get to experience a completely different 3D, right? See, over here, they get to experience this life. The reason why you are experiencing the access and the toxic things is because your frequency is off. You cannot be in divine alignment with that. Okay? You can only attract to you that which you are. You are the instrument. It is you. It is you. You must use all of you to embody the identity of already having that which you desire. That's how you bring it to fruition. Okay? That's how you bring it to fruition. All right? Okay. So how do you bridge this gap? That's ultimately the question. This is what we're going to be talking about in the challenge, right? You got to bridge this gap. You got to be, right? Okay? If this reality already exists, how do you shift your vibration into alignment with the very thing that you love? How do you love those traumas, right? Of course, that's what I teach my people. Okay? That is absolutely what I teach my people. All right. Okay? So this person right here, guess what? They do not have healthy boundaries. This person right here, they're learning self-love. This person right here is a people pleaser. This person right here is used to Trump. Okay? This person right here, they've been abused before. Okay? And because they have not resolved it, that conditioning keeps showing up. So they gotta move different. Okay? They gotta act different. They gotta feel different. All right. How is this person over here? I'm telling you guys how to do this, how to bridge the gap. All right. For those of you who are wanting to manifest true love, this is how you bridge the gap. Okay? Get your pen and your paper if you need to write this down. Okay? This person over here thinks different. So how are you thinking? What are you thinking about on a daily basis? Are you thinking about manifesting another person? Or are you thinking about how much you love yourself, how much you value yourself? Okay? This one over here, they feel different. This one over here feels the lack of healthy love. They feel it. This one over here is content. They're at peace. Whether someone's there or not, they love themselves enough to be having fun. They enjoy themselves. You see. Okay? How does this one act over here? This one over here has healthy boundaries. This one over here knows how to say no. This one over here is a people pleaser. This one over here puts themselves on a pedestal. This one over here is um loving on themselves, learning healthy communication. So this person over here moves completely different, okay, than this one over here. And so remember, if you are thinking about love and your body gets tight, right? Then that's telling you where you stand energetically on a vibrational level to it. Do you panic? Do you stress out? That's letting you know where your nervous system says you stand when it comes to true love. This person over here, their vibration is a little bit lighter. They're at ease when they think about love. So your emotions must align with the very thing that you want to call in. This is why it's so important that we talk about that nervous system, right? This is why we're going into that nervous system in the challenge, right? Because if your nervous system doesn't feel safe with love, you're gonna self-sabotage it. You're gonna self-sabotage it. What do you guys want to do? Play a video game or you guys want to go on a road trip? Put it in the comments. Okay. You guys want to go on a road trip or you want to play a video? Put it in the comments. We need to hit that 100K, y'all. Come on, let me see you guys show out. It's over 300 people up in here. 330. Let's get it. Let's hit that 100K real quick. And let me take you guys on a road trip. I'm gonna take y'all on a road trip with this man. Okay? Let's hit that 100K. 100K likes. Let's do it. Shares on the board. Is there anybody in here who has gotten a bio report bundle from me? Has anybody in here gotten a bio report from me? Put it in the comments. Anybody in here? You have gotten a bio report from me. Oh, Michelle, my girl is up there. Oh, yes. Okay. If you guys have not gotten your bio report, Sarah, yes. My girl's up in here, okay? I just be trying to see where my regulars at because you know what I'm going to ask. Did you listen to your frequency? Sarah, did you listen to your frequency? Okay. All right. So my girls, there'll be other people in here that will show up. My girls have gotten their bio report bundles. Okay, let me tell you what these bio reports are. Bio reports scan your entire scan your body. You could be anywhere in the world. This is our first, right? But we scan your entire body and we're looking for those traumas. We're looking for those limiting beliefs. Okay. We're looking for those things that's hindering. If you feel stuck, if you self-sabotage, if you procrastinate, if you are on your transformational journey, if you are someone who is here healing, you need a bio report bundle. Okay, you get 6 reports in here. These trauma reports are going to show you what trauma is affecting you in your body. Is it in your heart? Is it your thyroid? Is your bladder? Your sacral muscles? Whatever, it's going to show you here. It's also going to show you your limiting beliefs. What has been hindering you from accomplishing your goals? Then it helps us support. Okay, we got color therapy options as well as frequency. If you notice right here, everybody gets a frequency, all right, a note that their body needs, all right? Everybody gets different reports. It just depends on what is particular to you. But the personalized reports are super important. They are the star of the bundle. Why? Because this will be the difference between you going online and listening to those general general frequencies. Hold on, guys. I'll tell you the price soon. The regular price is 200, but I'll do an angel sale if anybody needs it. Just wait, let me tell you. Let me show you. Let me show you what you get. Okay? So how many of you guys listen to general frequencies on the internet? You guys listen to general frequencies on the internet? Raise your hand, like the 296 hertz, you listen to 396, you listen to 524, regular frequencies. Yes, okay. You guys are my people. I've been frequency advocate for 17 years. I was downloading frequencies off of LimeWire. That's how long I've been in it, right? But the reason why you have not healed, even though you've been listening to those, is because those are general frequencies. General. See, when you get personalized with your body, okay, the technology says, oh, these are your traumas, these are your limiting, these are the frequencies that you need. I've been studying mindset. manifestation for 17 years. Frequency for 17. If I would have had this 17 years ago, it would be great. We now have a way to measure our energetic signature and treat our trauma. It's a no-brainer. So how many of you guys want to see the instrument that's included in the bundle? You want to see the instrument that my girls Michelle, that my girl Sarah, the girls that are in here right now utilize? Okay. You guys want to see that frequency instrument? All they have to do, you're welcome, Sarah. All you have to do is press play. So this is for the lazy individual. Oh yeah, I said this is for the person that don't feel like going to yoga every day. This is for the person who doesn't feel like going to acupuncture or Reiki stay alive for every week. This is for the person who needs their divine alignment. Divine alignment. Okay? They pay a one-time price and get their. Okay? Let me show you guys the instrument. Super, super powerful. This is what my people get to use every single day, right? To stay in alignment. You get into an argument, go listen to your frequency. You have a bad day, go listen to your frequency. You want to sleep, listen to your frequency. You need to listen to it every day. If you can't press play every single day, you ain't ready for no damn chance. That's just me keeping it. Okay? Now, it's included in the bundle since our challenge is tomorrow. If you get the bundle, you get access to the activity challenge. Boom. There you go. Okay. Ryan says, I have it. I have it. Okay, let me show you. What do you have, Ryan? You got the instrument? You already got the bioscan back? I'm gonna show you guys exactly what my clients utilize. You will be able to utilize this every single day. All you have to do is press play. And what I love is that you get to personalize this instrument. So look right here. You guys will see the instrument. Let me press play. There's two different ones. You can toggle between. You guys have actually been listening to my healing frequencies the whole time. You just didn't know. This is what the instrument looks like, guys. Okay. That is what the frequency listen sounds like. Okay. But we can change it. Say I wanted to work out, right? Say my people wanted to work out, right? They want some upbeat, like you about to go get it in. Okay. But you need your healing frequencies, right? You can change the music. Okay. There's a timer on there. All right. Say you just wanted tonal therapy. You just wanted to focus on just the tones, no music, right? You could do that. And as you can see, it is going to rotate through my healing frequencies. This is unique to me. Okay. My clients will not have the same frequencies. This is the difference between rapid, targeted healing and just general frequencies that you listen to online. Okay. Whoever needs that bio bundle so you can see where your traumas are, what's going on with your chakras, which of your chakras are out of alignment. If you want, yeah, there are different biofeedback technologies, Brian. I'm not sure which one you're utilizing. The ones that I use, they give specific, I'm looking for specific information. I'm looking for traumas. I'm looking for limiting beliefs. I'm looking for correction. I'm looking for chakras and I'm looking at your meridians. Okay. All right. So those are the things that I'm looking for. But more importantly, I'm looking for treatment. Okay. All right. Treatment. Okay. If anybody needs that, you type angel in the comments and I will do an angel. So it can be done from anywhere in the world. A doctor actually scanned me. Okay. Doctors and scientists are charging $1,200 for the scan, guys, for this very bundle. All right. Okay. For this very bundle. All right. So if anybody needs that and wants access to the challenge, make sure you type angel and I'll take care of that for you. If you just want to access the challenge, you can do that. Right. But why would you not want to have your own healing frequencies and access to like everything for the challenge? You just would want to. Right. We have a couple of people that said angel, Katina. Okay, Julia. Okay, Mariana. Okay, I said you could be anywhere in the world. I will do this angel cell, right? But I'm only going to lower it for 3 people because I'm going to go all the way down to 111. I'm going to take it to 111. Okay, 3 people get to check in for that 111. Okay, if you get it, great. Congratulations. After that, it's going to go to 150. The regular price I charge is 200. Okay, are we ready? Type ready in the comment. 3 people get it for the 111 angel. Okay, are we ready? Type ready in the comments. Okay, if we're ready, type ready in the comments. And good luck. You will have access to the challenge. 3 people, good luck to you. It is active, baby. 111, okay? You get access to your 6 reports. You get your trauma reports. You get your chakra reports. You get your meridians report. All of that telling you what is going on in your body, what is going on in your energetic signature. What are those traumas that you didn't heal, resolve as a child that's still conditioned in you, that's manifesting some way, somehow in your life now? It also tells you what traumas are affecting you physically. Is that affecting you in the intestinal area? Is that affecting your nervous system? What is being affected, right? That's very important information. That is all located in your report. Okay, the start of the show is your personalized healing frequencies. I cannot express this enough. All right, we have people in here who have gotten scanned by me. All they have to do is press play once a day, minimum 12 minutes a day. Each frequency of yours is being rotated through for 4 minutes, about 3 minutes or so, because it's 4 frequencies that you're going to have that's personalized to your body. Okay, and so your job is just simply to press play. Think about it. There are different ways to keep yourself in alignment. Different ways. How many of you guys take up yoga? Raise your hand. If you utilize yoga, raise your hand. If you utilize acupuncture, raise your hand. Reiki, raise your hand. Congratulations. Okay, 2 more people get it for that angel cell. Good luck. How many of you guys utilize Reiki, acupuncture, breath work, EFT tapping, meditation, all of the things? See, all of these healing modalities, right, are wonderful ways to heal thyself. The problem is you got to do it almost every single day. Why? Because you can get into an argument today, be out of alignment. Something can happen to you, you come out of alignment. The goal is to remain in alignment, because that's how your 3D shifts. Okay? That's how your 3D shifts. Okay? Yes, listen to 741 hertz after jujitsu, auntie. Yes, I love that. I love that. You're a yoga master. I love that. I love it. Okay. And so I encourage my people to pair up their frequencies with their other healing modalities. Okay. 741 is a great frequency to utilize, if a general frequency, right? Say you were having a stomach ache. Would you want to take aspirin, or would you want to take Pepto-Bismol or Alka-Seltzer for your stomach ache? Right? Okay. This is a way to target your particular healing. Okay, your particular healing. But Don, oh my goodness, I speak so quickly. I'm sorry. Is English your second language? I'm trying. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that is awesome that you speak 2 languages. That is awesome. I love that so much. I love it. Wish I was bilingual. Okay. So now, what are we talking about, right? We told you guys about the bioscan bundles. All of that includes your challenge. 2 more slots for that. Good luck with that. Challenge starts tomorrow, 7 p.m. every Sunday for the month of January, okay? All right? That's included in your bundle. If you just want to get the challenge, you can pay $20 a week and get in that. All right? So we were talking about manifesting love. We were talking about the nervous system. Who needs a recap type recap? Okay? Who needs a recap type recap? Anybody need a recap on today's lesson? Type recap. Awesome. Okay, we got a few people coming up in here. Okay. 7 p.m. Eastern. For the challenge, for the challenge, Ronnie. Congratulations. We have one more slot for that angel cell, baby. It's going to 150 after that. Okay. I be trying to help my people. The challenge started at $44. Today it is 80. I be trying to help you guys. Okay. I know that money can be tight sometimes, but we've got to make some type of exchange, right? So when I tell you guys to take advantage of the freaking sales, take advantage of the sales. Okay. Take advantage of the sales. Okay. We got one more person that gets that angel slot. Congratulations. Let me recap. Your nervous system is deciding what feels safe, what feels familiar, what feels threatening to you. Okay. All right. Your nervous system is deciding that. You can sit up here and set your goals. You can sit up here and write down and journal all you want to. But if your nervous system ultimately doesn't feel safe with it, you're not going to get it. Okay. You will self-sabotage. You will get stuck. You will procrastinate. You will do things that will hinder you from receiving, okay, this. Okay. So what do we want to do? We need to ensure that we recondition the nervous system, right, to accept, to feel safe with the things that we want to call in. If we wanted to call in true love, but in the past, we've been conditioned with hurt, pain, let down. But now you meet this wonderful person and you want to pursue this beautiful love. And you're wondering why you're scared of it. You're wondering why you're not pursuing what you want. You're wondering why you're feeling stuck. You're wondering why all of these things, self-sabotage and all that. It's because you're still operating off of a traumatic conditioning. Okay, so we're gonna go on a road trip. Okay, congratulations. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna go on a road trip. If we know that we need to get, let me use a different color. Okay, if we know that we need to get from the West Coast to the East Coast, y'all said y'all wanted to go on a road trip, so we're gonna go on a road trip. If we said that we wanted to get from the West Coast to the East Coast, right? Okay. How would we do that? When you get ready to go on a road trip, what are some things that could happen while you're on the road trip? Put it in the comments. Could you get into an accident? Yes. Potential issues? Accident. You could get a flat tire. Okay. You could want to rest, stop and rest, because you're going on a long trip, right? Okay, you would want to get something to eat, possibly. Maybe you take a detour because of the weather or something, right? Bad weather. So these are all situations, potential issues that could happen while you're going on this road trip, right? But yet you still need to get from the West Coast to the East Coast. Okay. So when you get in your car, what's the first thing you do? You got to start the ignition. You got to be willing to put your foot on the gas. Okay. You got to have put a destination in the Google Maps. So here we go. You are wanting to pursue love. You put your destination in the Google Maps. Now you know where you're headed. Okay. This is a beautiful thing to know where you're headed. If you sit your ass in the car and you say, oh, hey, girl, we're going to go and get something to eat. Okay, we're going to go get something to eat. It's 3 o'clock. But y'all scrolling on your phone, scrolling on your phone, scrolling on your phone. 5 o'clock comes around. Yeah, we need to still go get something to eat. Okay, where are we going? I don't know, girl. Scrolling on the phone, scrolling on the phone, scrolling. Okay, are we going to go get something to eat? Because now it's 7 o'clock. Oh my gosh, things are about to close. It's 7 o'clock. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. You still ain't picking nowhere to eat. By the time 9 o'clock rolls around, everything is closed. You see? If you don't put a target in your Google destination, you ain't headed nowhere. You're not headed anywhere. Is this making sense? So by you putting the target, you putting the destination in there is telling the universe where you are headed. Does this make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Is this making sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. If you're lost in the sauce, you better let me know now. This is your life, baby. This is your life. Okay, this is your life. Okay. Once we get off of the live today, you will start receiving your emails for the challenge, guys. Okay. All right. This is an advanced challenge. If you were already here, we're here in 2026 already. So if you ain't got shit going on, if you ain't been setting your goals, if you're not ready, you need to be in the challenge that starts tomorrow. There ain't no other place you should be. I'm one of the best, baby. You talking about transformation? You talking about mind mastery? You talking about shifting your reality, your identity? I'm your girl. You can't be in better hands. That's for sure. Okay. 4 intense classes. Get your bioscan bundle. It includes the challenge. That way you know where you stand with your traumas. You know where you stand with your limiting beliefs. You know where you stand. What's been holding you back. And then you can start correcting with your personalized frequencies. Okay? Personalized frequencies. One more person gets that angel cell 111. Okay, the regular price for my bundle is $200. Right now it's 111. You get your 6 reports, you get your frequency instrument, and you get access to the challenge. Okay? All right, good luck. All right, we're going on the road trip. You put your destination in the Google Maps. Now that you put your destination in the Google Maps, now the divine is like, okay, we can do this. Let's co-create. You put your destination here, you start the car. Now you press the damn gas. You started driving. See, a lot of y'all want true love, but you won't even get out there and allow yourself, your heart to be open to meeting anyone. How many of you guys want true love, but you have not allowed your heart to be open? You're not even getting started. You're not turning the key. You're not pressing the gas. You're still too fearful of what is to come, right? So you're paralyzed. You're stuck. Is this making sense to you? Let me know. Okay, this is an interactive class. I don't know how many of y'all knew up in here, but we don't sit around up in here. We interact in here. Okay, because this is your life. How many of you guys are new here today? This is your first time here. Raise your hand. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Mandy. First time here won't be your last. Hit the follow button right now. First time here won't be your last, baby. Hit that follow button. There's a reason why you're here. Trust me when I say. Right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you got to start the damn car. Yeah. You got to put your foot on the gas. You got to be willing to step into this new identity that you want. I told you that you ain't going to be a victim anymore. You want true love, you going to get it. You want true love, you shall have it. But you got to be willing to move towards it first. Make sense? So you start the car. Now, when you go on this road trip, you know what? You could possibly get into an accident. You could possibly have a flat tire. You could possibly have a detour, bad weather. Lots of things could happen. But yet you still go on and proceed. I want you to do the same thing for the love that you desire. You see, a lot of y'all will be scared to get started and to go on this journey because you're afraid of what you may have to endure along the way. Trust me when I say, you may have gotten hurt in the past, but you ain't died. It may have felt like you was going to die, but you ain't died. You hear me? Okay? So that means that you can make it. All right? And that means don't you give up until you make it. You hear me? Do not give up on the love that you are deserving of. All right? And you keep pursuing it until it shows up for you. Do we have a deal? Type deal in the comments. Do we have a deal? Type deal in the comments. One more person gets that angel cell slap for 111, baby. Love to see my action takers, that's for sure. 2026 is not about to look like your 2025. All right. So when you are pursuing true love, just like you can have a detour, bad weather, all of that, what are some things that could show up on your pursuit to that true love that you desire? What are some things that can show up? Put it in the comments. Yep. Old patterns, mistakes. How many of you guys know when them exes start showing up, baby? Exes start showing up. And you're like, what the hell? What the hell? Why is you here? Right? You know, you may meet someone and it may be a toad that you got to kiss, right? May not be the one. Instead of you giving up on that and reverting back to, oh, I give up on love. Now you're going to keep moving forward because you know that's just a little hiccup. That's not going to keep you from getting to where you want to go, right? But in this in-between time, this is where you're learning healthy boundaries, guys. This is where you're becoming that, you stop being that people pleaser. This is where you learn the self-love. This is where you put yourself on the pedestal. Is this making sense? See, the love that you end up exuding from yourself, for yourself, ends up attracting to you a partner who is in divine alignment with that frequency. Okay? Is that making sense? Right? The reason why you was attracting these toxic ass partners is because, let's admit it, you really ain't love yourself like that. You're a loving person, right? You're a loving person, right? But you don't love yourself like that, not to be sitting in no toxic ass relationship for 2+ years. Not to be people pleasing all the damn time. Not to be putting yourself on the back burner. That ain't no damn self-love. I'm keeping it real. Because I've been there. I can keep it real. Because I've been there. Right? We ain't got time to lollygag. We don't got time to beat around the bushes. I'm not going to sit up here and blow smoke up your ass. I'm telling you exactly what it is. The relationship that you're in is a direct reflection of the love that you have for yourself. And if you don't value yourself, if you don't understand your self-worth, if you do, you're going to see it in the relationships in your life. I don't care if it's with the mama, your pappy, your granddaddy. I don't care. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Why? Because they didn't teach us this stuff in school, right? So you didn't know that that trauma that you went through was actually still playing a part in your reality. It wasn't your fault that that trauma happened, right? That wasn't your fault, right? But it's your responsibility now. It's your responsibility to take care of it. Okay. Hey, Miss Badu, how you go? How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? Grand Rising. This is your life. We need to have fun with this beautiful life. You understand? We got to have fun here. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. I want to say that. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Okay. Make sure you guys are tapping in with the identity shift challenge. That challenge begins tomorrow. I'm going to tell you right now, ain't no way, ain't no how. You should not be involved in some type of challenge or goals, transformational something this month. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And so if you got $20 a week, then you need to be there. Okay? No excuses, guys. Action. Take action. Be action takers. Okay? Okay? Yep, they disturbed you and you never had trauma to begin with. Unless you came here with ancestral trauma that you came here to heal. There is such a thing. So there are people here with particular missions to heal the bloodline. Okay? All right. Take your screenshot. I'm done with the love today. I'm done with that. All right. I might want to freestyle today. The rest. Okay. Let me know once you got your screenshots. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up once you got your screenshots, guys. Where did I put my... Oh, there. Okay. Okay. All right. What do we want to talk about? Okay. What do we want to talk about? We want to talk about that mind mastery, that overthinking, the worries, the anxiety. Okay. I didn't get the bio. I can screenshot whole board. Sure. Okay. So what's your question, Naomi? What are you trying to do? Did something happen? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you. That's the music that you hear is the frequencies from the frequency instrument. But they're just my personalized frequencies. So you may oh, okay. So I see you, baby. Okay. Get the screenshot. I didn't get the bio frequency. I got a book there. Okay. Yeah. 63 order 6381. Yes. Open up your email that you got and read that. Okay. That's going to be your next steps. Because I can't send you the bio reports without first getting your information to scan you. Okay. So you need to actually follow the directions. Does that make sense? For those of you who got the bio reports, okay, check your email. Okay. Julia, what do you want to contact me about? What is it regarding? One of my services, or what is it regarding? And I'll tell you how to reach me. Okay. Okay, Naomi, because you got the BioScan bundle today, you will have access to the Identity Shift Challenge that starts tomorrow. So hopefully you guys are using the correct email. Whatever email you use, that's the email that the challenge information is going to come to. Okay. Oh, good, Donnie. You got your reports last night? Yes, my assistant was working on some last night. I love that. Highly accurate. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? It is kind of crazy. How do you protect yourself from your biofield being manipulated? I utilize my frequencies. Right now, you guys are listening to my healing frequencies. This is how I keep myself in alignment, maintained every single day, guys, because it's so easy. Donnie, did you listen to your frequencies this morning, Honey Bunch? I hope that you did. I love it. I love it. Okay. Love it. Okay. I love it. Love it when my people are being proactive. I love it when my people are able to take advantage of the sales that I do. Okay. Donnie got her reply. And Donnie, it didn't take you long to get your reports back either, did it? Okay. I love that for you, Donnie. I did as soon as I woke up. Good girl. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Anybody else in here who needs that bio bundle and needs me to lower it down to the angel cell again? Okay, it's already gone at that 111, but I will help you guys out if anybody needs that. Okay. I'm from Malaysia. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you sent it on Thursday and you already got it back. I love that. Okay. Is there a way to protect from that? What do you mean? Protect from what, baby? Protect from what? All right, we got your screenshots. So what are we talking about today? What do you guys want to do? Manifestation, mind mastery, healing? What are we talking? Yes, your services. And if it is possible to talk with you. Yes, if you want my services and to be able to consult with me, you need to go to the BioScan bundle. Once you get there, click option number 2, tier 2. Okay, click tier 2. And that's going to book you. You're going to get your BioScan. We're going to be in a Zoom, right? We're going to be in the Zoom. I'm going to scan you, and I'm going to break down your report. In that consultation, we're going to spend about 90 minutes together, all right? But I'm going to break down everything that you need. And I also give you access to my monthly mentorship program. And you will also have access to the challenge. Yes. Julia, you'll definitely want to get tier 2. That comes with that consultation. Oh, this is cool. Thank you for sharing educating. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm live on and TikTok. Okay. For those of you who want this replay, you will be able to get it on my. Okay. It's therapeutic. Absolutely. My girl said frequency therapy. Quantum therapy. She called what I was doing quantum therapy. And I was like, girl, that's dope. Quantum therapy. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. All right. So, let me see. Let me see what you guys said. Mind mastery, manifestation, healing. How can you enroll? If you wanted additional information about me, where would you go? Okay. Where would you go? Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so you guys said healing, so we're going to hop right into it. All right. This is what's creating your 3D, guys. This is what's creating your 3D. Okay. So your codes, okay, are your emotions, your identity, your traumas, your chakras, need y'all showing out in the lives. Okay, we need shares on the board. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about healing. Is there anyone in here who is sickly? Is there anyone in here that's dealing with particular health issues? If so, put it in the comments. If you were dealing with particular health issues, put it in the comments. Okay. Angel cells back on 111. Take advantage. Okay. Take advantage. Regular price is $200. For that 111, you get all of your reports, okay? You get 6 reports. These are trauma reports telling you exactly what traumas you have. It's telling you exactly what limiting beliefs you have. And it's telling you where it's affecting you in your body. Yes, you all get different reports. It's going to be particular to you. Not everybody gets the same reports. There are tons of reports, okay? You're also going to get in here what your limiting beliefs are, what's been holding you back, making you feel stuck. You get corrective information. How do we correct this? Okay. So we want color therapy suggestions. We want frequency corrections, right? All right. You also get a chakras report. Not only do we get to see which chakras are out of balance, we get to see how it is operating. Okay. Is it overactive? Is it underactive? What's going on here, right? Because when you know if it's overactive, you get to treat it differently. If it's underactive, you get to treat it differently, okay? If you are overactive in your root chakra, then I know that you are someone who is anxious about money. You're always checking your account. If your root chakra is underactive, then I know that you are the avoidant. You don't want to look in your bank account, right? Each of our chakras are tied to our 3D. Our physical well-being, our mental health. This is why you want that in-depth chakra report that's in your bundle, okay? At the bottom of your chakra report, you will see there is a key here for you to follow, all right? And this is telling you different ailments that are affecting those specific chakras. It doesn't necessarily mean you have these. It means you need to look out for these, okay? Then the star of the show is your frequency instrument, okay? This is what my clients listen to every single day to stay in alignment. All right. If you are someone who is wanting, okay, to transform your life and you need an easy way to shift your frequency and keep yourself in alignment, you need this. You need this frequency instrument. Okay, Latha. Okay. If that is going on there, then that's going to be the crown chakra area. Okay. So there's some traumas here that have happened. All right. Any immune system issues, that's going to be in your crown. That's going to be in your heart. That's going to be in your root. Okay. I won't really know these things until we scan you. Once we scan you, you'll be able to see and start connecting. Oh, this is why I'm going through this. Oh, this is why I'm experiencing this. These reports are very accurate. We see what Donnie just said in here. She got her report last night and she was like, it's crazy accurate, right? So these frequency instruments, this frequency instrument is what you can utilize every single day. All you got to do is press play. You can take it with you on the go. Okay. But I love that I can personalize it, you know? So I can actually keep it on the 369 Tesla beat, or I can change it. I can change the music. Say I wanted to work out. I can put on something more upbeat. It still has my healing frequencies behind it, right? Okay. If I wanted to meditate, okay, I could put it on something a little bit more calming. If I just wanted to listen to my frequencies, say I just wanted to do tonal therapy. So you're able to personalize this, which is super, super powerful to your transformation. For instance, if one of your reports says, oh, that you're dealing with a lot of fears, and it ties a particular note to that. If today you are dealing with fear, say you have something going on, you can listen to just that particular note. This is next level stuff, guys. This is advanced technology, okay? If you are someone who has utilized Reiki and acupuncture and all of those things, this would be the next level up, okay? Is there a chakra that triggers constant vaping? Yes, addiction. That would be in the sacral. That's going to be in the sacral chakra. So there's something there that has happened, my sweet Naomi, whether it was being essayed or criticized or bullying. There's a lot of things that could have happened there. But yes, any type of addiction, that's going to be in that sacral chakra area. Okay. That was a good question. Thank you for asking that. So we're talking about healing. And again, this is why you want your bio bundle. right? You want that bundle so we can see what's going on. You got to stop guessing. You got to stop guessing. All right. That bundle right now is only 111. Whoever gets it, you do get access to the identity shift challenge that starts tomorrow. Every single week, every Sunday in January, we're doing that identity shift challenge. It's advanced. It's going to be an advanced challenge. Okay, it's not going to be your beginner manifestation class. Okay, all right. So if we're talking healing, all right, and we're talking shifting, okay. When it comes to healing, we need to understand that those unresolved traumas remain in our energetic signature, okay, until we recode ourselves, okay? So if you feel like you've gone through trauma, but you haven't had the opportunity to heal it, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you feel like you've gone through trauma and you haven't had the opportunity to heal it. So maybe you've been carrying along trauma with you for 2+ years, 3+ years, 4+ years. Who knows? Raise your hand if that's you. Congratulations. I see my action takers grabbing their bundle. Perfect. So I'm telling you, that trauma didn't go anywhere. Tabby says, I just keep going. You're still operating through a traumatic conditioning. So even though you kept going, the trauma is still showing up. All right. So we want to get you up out of that. Okay, Tabby? All right. We're going to get you up out of that. All right. Anytime you want to transform your 3D, you need to pay attention to these. So if we're talking healing, you want to make sure that these traumas, your chakras and meridians, your nervous system, and your emotions, all of this ties into that shift. Okay. You need to make sure that you are looking at your traumas. Okay. So let me explain how the trauma works. Okay. Here you are. All right. Say you go through trauma. Okay. Each of the auras have specific duties. So each one will hold specific. Let me just do this. I'm going to just go through them. Shit. I'm going to just go through them. I'm going to call out these different traumas. Y'all want me to call out the traumas so y'all can write down and see which of your auras and chakras are out of alignment? Do you want to do that? If you got your bioscan, you don't need to take notes. If you didn't get your bioscan, you need to get ready to take notes. Okay? Okay? I need a reset. How much? It's right now. It's 111. You get everything, baby. You get the bundle. You get your reports. You get your instrument. And you get the identity shift challenge. You guys grab that. Let me go to the ladies' room. Then I'm going to go through the symptoms of these. Okay? Make sure you guys grab your bundles. I'll be back. Okay. Congratulations for the ones that are action takers. Okay, congratulations. Thank you, Tavi. Okay, thank you, Tavi. Tavi was trying to have my back. You see, Tavi was trying to have my back. You see, I see who my people is. I see. I see who got my back when I ain't around. Mm-hmm. I see what's up. All right. Here we go. Let's get started with this. This is how serious this is. This is how I really want you guys to really start paying attention to your chakra and your meridian health, because each of these are tied to your organs, to your 3D, to your mental health, to your physical health. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Kaiser Permanente and CDC started saying that if you allow for your trauma to go unresolved, right, it's going to cut 20 years off your lifespan. They did a study on 1,700 children who had unresolved trauma. And these children grew up, okay? They lived 20 years less. They were 3 times more likely to develop heart issues. They were 3 times more likely to develop lung disease, lung cancer, even if they never smoked. Okay. If you want to join anything, if you want any additional resources from me, where would you go? If you wanted additional resources from me, I can't say so much on these platforms. You guys know what to do. You guys are smart cookies. Okay. All right. And so we know, right, that unresolved trauma will end up making us ill. All right. It'll make us ill. Okay. So we want to address our trauma. Does this make sense? We want to heal our trauma. All right. We can't afford to allow ourselves to carry along trauma, extra baggage with us for years and years and years. Does this make sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. Does this make sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. We cannot afford it. You can't afford it. You cannot afford to allow yourself to sit and remain, okay, with unresolved trauma, because it's running the show. It's playing a part in the 3D that you see. That's why you can't afford to, okay? All right. When you experience the unresolved trauma, it leaves holes and distortions in your aura, then has a chain reaction to a specific chakra and meridian and your nervous system. Then you will see your 3D start to look a certain way, whatever is reflective of your current state of being, okay? So as I call these out, I want you to start writing it down so you can start gauging your own chakra health. Okay. If you got the bioscan, you don't need to write this down. It's going to tell you what's going on. It's going to tell you everything. You don't have to write it. If you can't afford that bioscan, you need to be paying attention right now. Get your pen and paper and write this down. Okay. Let me know when you are ready. Okay. Are nearly 10. What do you mean 10? Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Someone just said, what is a bioscan? A bio report. I scan you. Okay. And I tell you what your limiting beliefs are, what your traumas are, what's holding you back. I scan your chakras. I scan your meridians. I generate those reports for you in the technology. Okay. The technology comes back with reports that look a little something like this, right? And then we get you your treatment, your frequency instruments, right? So this is my instrument. I listen to mine every day. I play my frequencies every day. It's only personalized to me. You will get yours personalized to you. Okay. So everybody's frequencies are different. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're ready. We got our pen and paper. If you've gone through any of these traumas, I'm letting you know that your root chakra is out of alignment. Okay. When your root chakra is out of alignment, okay, it's going to cause specific manifestations. So I'm going to tell you the traumas, and then I'm going to tell you the symptoms, the manifestations of those traumas. Okay. All right. All right. Are we ready? Yes, we are. Okay. Yes, we are. Okay. So to me, it only makes sense if your frequency is off that we correct with frequency, right? No brainer. If you've gone through any of these traumas, your root chakra is out of alignment. Okay, root chakra. And I want you to type root if this is you. Okay. If you've gone through childhood neglect, type root in the comments. If you've gone through poverty, financial instability, abandonment, unsafe home environment, bullying, loss of a parent, all of these things leave holes. They leave holes in the clear signal. Okay? Physical abuse, early illness, unstable caregivers, okay? Overly strict discipline, okay? Divorce in early childhood. Look at that. Y'all see that? Look at that aura that's supposed to be nice and strong and clear. Well, now it's distorted. If you've gone through any of these traumas, type root in the comments. Type root in the comments. Big homie has, okay? I know I did, for sure. Okay? Who else has gone through some of those traumas? Type root in the comments. Don, Rosie, yeah. Okay? Absolutely, we've gone through these things, right? Now, some of us have the opportunity to heal. Some of us don't. If you didn't have the opportunity to heal, okay, then that's going to show up in the following ways. These are the symptoms. If you go through any of these, that's telling me that your root is out of alignment. Okay? Lower back pains, immune issues, leg pain, colon problems, fatigue, bone density issues, blood circulation problems, adrenal fatigue, weight instability. If this is you, type root. Joint pain, lower back pain, elimination issues, obesity or anorexia. Okay, immune system function, poor immune system function. Type root in the comments if that's you. Now, isn't this crazy? I listed out traumas and then I listed out physical ailments. What is that telling you? I listed out traumas and then I listed out the physical ailments of manifestations of those traumas. What does that tell you? Fibroids, that's going to be in that sacral chakra. What does that tell you guys? That your traumas, your unresolved traumas are making you ill. Your unresolved traumas are making you ill. Wow. This is another reason why we heal our traumas. Not just because we want to manifest a beautiful life. It's because we don't want to be sick. It's because we want to live a healthy, long life. Is this making sense to you guys? I really try to break this stuff down in simplest form so that people can really start taking action today. Literally today. I'm letting you know how that trauma, the abuse, the poverty, the childhood neglect, the bouncing around from home to home, the not having your basic needs met, the bullying. I'm letting you know that that trauma that you did not resolve is what is causing the lower back pain, the joint pain, the elimination issues, the obesity, the anorexia. Are y'all hearing me? This is why we get the bio scans. This is why we get our bio reports. This, so we can be proactive with our energetic health. So we can understand how our unresolved traumas are making us physically ill. They should have taught us this stuff in school. They failed us. They failed us. This is all we should be hearing about in the pediatric office. This is all we should be hearing about. Have your children gone through any trauma? Oh, they're dealing with this element. What have you guys gone through? Right? Every quarter in class, in school, regular school, We should be talking about our traumas. These kids are going to school and we're not teaching them this stuff. Why? That's the big question, right? That's the big question. Why? Okay. Next, sacral. Okay. Now we're moving on to the sacral. How much right now? It's 111. Unless somebody grabbed the last one, guys. Regular price for my bundle is 200. Okay. Right now it's 111. It's as reasonably priced as it can be. The regular price for the bundle that scientists and doctors are charging is $1,200. You guys, $1,200. If I needed this information, there I would be grabbing it. If I know that I could spend money on an outfit, on a dinner, on some drinks, or whatever, I'm investing in myself. But that's me though. That's me. That's me. Sacral chakra. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Here are the traumas, and then we're going to go through the symptoms. Okay. Here are the traumas, then we're going to go through the symptoms. For the ones that grab their bioscans in the classes and the challenge, please go check your email. Make sure that you have, okay, those downloads. Okay. I just want to make sure that you got your, use your correct email. Okay. So you can get all of your information. Okay. Hey, Q. Okay, if you've gone through any of these, type sacral in the comments. Okay, type sacral. If you've been essayed, type sacral. If you dealt with body shaming, type sacral. Toxic relationships, emotional neglect, type sacral in the comments. Okay. If you dealt with divorce of parents, type sacral in the comments. If you have dealt with abandonment by a parent, type sacral in the comments. If you dealt with suppressed emotions, rejection, criticism of your creativity, shame around your sexuality, over controlling parents, lack of affection, okay? If you were ignored emotionally, okay? If you dealt with early heartbreak, cultural shame, I want you to know that sacral is out of alignment. Okay. All right, that sacral is out of alignment. Okay. You want to make sure that you are always paying attention to your energetic health, your chakra health. This is how you are going to be in divine alignment with the things that you are wanting, guys. If you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling these invisible walls right now, then it's because you have a frequency issue. You have a frequency issue. Let's go over the symptoms of an imbalanced sacral chakra. And if you already got your bio bundle, you won't need to write this down. We will tell you everything that's going on within your body, okay? That bio report is very accurate, and we will get everything that you need to know, okay? But I'm going through these for the people that can't afford it, okay? Here are the symptoms of an imbalanced sacral chakra. I just gave you guys the traumas. Here are the symptoms. If you deal with reproductive issues, addiction, type sacral. If you deal with menstrual issues, type sacral. If you deal with urinary infections, type sacral. If you deal with hip pains, lower abdominal pains, sexual dysfunction, kidney issues, lower back pain, cysts, infertility, okay, uterine or bladder issues, any type of sexual difficulties, impotence, lack of flexibility, any of that, large intestines issue, okay, this is going to be in that sacral area. Now, you can have more than one symptom for a chakra. I mean, you can have more than one chakra for a symptom. So lower back pain can be multiple chakras, right? And so that's why it's important to just get scanned so you know, for sure. A lot of people be like, oh, my heart chakra is out of alignment. I scan them, their heart chakra is fine. All right. Now we're going to go to the solar plexus chakra. Okay. That's solar plexus. Okay. All right. If you, here go the traumas. We're going to go through the traumas first, then the symptoms. Okay. The traumas of the solar plexus. If you were heavily criticized, if you were heavily bullied, okay, if you dealt with controlling parents or failure shaming or perfectionism pressure, or you dealt with emotional abuse or constant comparison, conditional love, not being heard, over responsibility as a child, type solar in the comments. Where you guys at? Y'all ain't here? Y'all ready to get off? Nobody paying attention? Ain't nobody tapping the screen? Let me know if y'all done. She said, we writing. I love you. Okay. We got 14% on this phone. Let's do this, okay? All right. Here are the symptoms, the traumas, okay? Criticism, bullying, controlling parents, failure shaming, perfectionism pressure, emotional abuse, constant comparison, conditional love, not being heard, over responsibility as a child, being blamed often, authoritarian parenting, shame for mistakes, lack of encouragement. If you were gaslit, all of these are symptoms of the solar plexus. Okay, so that solar is out of alignment. Here are the symptoms. If you have any of these symptoms, type solar. Okay, if you got your bio report, you don't have to write these down. You can just get your scan. Get your scan and you will see everything that's going on for you. Okay, if you deal with digestive issues, that's the solar. If you deal with ulcers, liver issues, gallbladder issues, diabetes, stomach pain, appendix issues, acid reflux, chronic fatigue, muscle tension, metabolism imbalance. If you deal with diabetes, I said diabetes, yeah, hypoglycemia, gallstones, nervousness, low energy, muscle cramps, lumbar spine, all of this is solar. Okay, all of this is solar. I have no idea, darling, until you get scanned. See, that's what I'm saying. How would I know? Until you get a scan. You need to get scanned. Okay? That's the whole purpose of this. So you can take the guesswork out. The bio reports allow you to take the guesswork out of your energy, your mental health, your energetic health. You don't have to guess anymore. Get your bio report. Okay? Heart chakra. Okay? Heart. All right? If you've dealt with any of these traumas, then your heart is out of alignment. Okay? All right. Hi, my sweet Tanetta. Tanetta got her scan, baby. I already know she listened to her frequencies. Or she's about to. Okay, if you've gone through any of these traumas, type heart in the comments. Loss of a loved one, type heart. Abandonment, type heart. Divorce, betrayal, heartbreak, type heart. Okay. Rejection, type heart. Okay. If you've dealt with emotional neglect, unrequited love, grief, loss of a pet, unforgiveness, toxic relationships, overgiving, isolation, type heart in the comments. Type heart in the comments. Okay. Okay, Supreme, I'm not sure what you're asking there. I don't know. You said, what if? You were asking something in your previous question, but it's something I can't answer until I scan you. So the reason why I'm going through these symptoms is so everyone individually can start gauging their own health, right? See, if you can't get a scan with me and I can't tell you, then you need to listen to each of these as I'm going through them. Start writing down which ones you think may be out of alignment and start there. That's why I'm going through them, so that you have the opportunity to do the additional research yourself. Okay. Okay. Now, here are the symptoms of an imbalanced heart chakra. Okay. Here are the symptoms: heart disease, asthma. Okay. Let's see. Lung issues, chest pain. Thank you, Q. High blood pressure, circulatory issues. Okay. Breathing difficulties, shortness of breath, upper back pain, any type of chest pains, any type of disorders of the heart, any type of shoulder tension, poor immunity, breathing issues, okay, tension between the shoulders. That's going to be the heart chakra, okay? So those are the symptoms that you will be experiencing if there's an imbalance in that heart chakra. And so it's really amazing now to be able to measure our energetic health and not have to guess. Right? Okay, bio reports for the bundle 111. Angel Cell is still active. I'm getting ready to get off of here. And it goes back up to regular price. Included with your bundle when you access it today, you do get into the Identity Shift Challenge, which starts tomorrow. You do get free access to that. It will be included in your bundle purchase today. Okay. It will be included. Okay. All right. So now we're moving to throat. If you've gone through any of these traumas, type throat in the comments. All right. If you were silenced as a child, type throat in the comments. If you were ignored, punished for speaking, if you were shamed for your self-expression, if you dealt with authoritarian parenting, if you dealt with bullying, gaslighting, suppressed creativity, if your fears, if you got rejected often, if you had to keep secrets, any type of secrets or family secrets, type throat in the comments. If you dealt with verbal abuse, or if you were criticized of your voice, type throat. See, these are examples of trauma. These are examples of trauma, right? Okay. And so here are the symptoms of an imbalanced throat chakra: thyroid problems, sore throats, neck pains, jaw issues, dental problems. Type throat in the comments. Ear infections, TMJ, voice loss. Type throat in the comments. Tonsillitis, laryngitis. Type throat in the comments. Fever, ear infections, weariness, cervical spine issues. Type throat in the comments. All of that is going to be in the throat. Is it possible to have dealt with all? At some point, yes. It's possible that all of them could be out of alignment at some point. This is the worst that I've seen it in one sitting, where my client had 5 of those 7 out of alignment. 5 of them. So you already know she was dealing with migraines and things like that, right? So what I had to do was she got the consultation with her bio reports. And so what I had to do was send those frequencies to her immediately. And within 30 seconds, 3 of the 5 went right back into alignment and balance. So now she just has to listen to her frequencies every day. Okay. Right? So it's a super fast way to bring yourself back into alignment. Super fast. Again, to me, it only makes sense that if your frequency is off, that we correct, okay, with frequency. All right. Okay, so now let's move to the third eye. If you've gone through any of these, type third eye in the comments. Okay. If you dealt with an invalidated intuition, type third eye in the comments. Okay, you knew things, you tried to tell people things, but they just did not trust you. They tried to gaslight you. If you are believed often, okay. If you were criticized of imagination, okay. If your spiritual gifts were suppressed, if you were lied to, if you dealt with parental manipulation of any sort, if you dealt with rigid belief systems, constant confusion, excessive control, mental abuse, lack of guidance, shaming of your dreams and visions, dismissed feelings, neglected insights, then guess what? That third eye is out of alignment. Okay? Once I scan you, I can tell you exactly. Okay, exactly. Okay, which chakras are out of alignment, which traumas are still showing up for you. We can show you exactly what limiting beliefs are getting in your way of the 3D that you want. You'll see all of it. You don't have to guess anything. Okay, you don't have to guess anything. Okay. Now, when you have those traumas, these are the manifestations. Okay, headaches, eye strains. Okay, what else? Insomnia, seizures, sinus issues, neurological problems. How many of you guys are dealing with neurological problems? Endocrine disorders, learning difficulties, nightmares, right? Eye problems, any type of pituitary issues, pineal gland issues. All of that is going to be in that third eye. Okay, type third eye in the comments if that's you. And see, what we need to understand as well is that if you don't have some of these issues now, it's possible that they could fester later on in life if you don't address them, only because traumas are tied to specific parts of our body. There's a reason why the poverty, okay, affects the root chakra, which then affects the lower back pain, the joint pain, the elimination issues, etc. Right? That poverty is affecting that certain aspect of your being. That's why these reports are so powerful. Okay? That's why. Last but not least, the crown chakra. Okay, crown chakra. Here we go. Right? If you've gone through any of these, type crown in the comments. Spiritual abuse, religious dogma. If you've ever felt abandoned by God, type crown in the comments. If you have a loss of faith, if you've dealt with isolation, disconnection from spirituality, authoritarian religion, fear-based teachings, karmic trauma, generational beliefs, feeling purposeless, cultural disconnection, suppressed spiritual gifts, or over intellectualization, okay, that is trauma in the crown area. Okay, and it will manifest in migraines. If you deal with migraines, type crown. Neurological disorders, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, sleep disorders, chronic exhaustion, mental illness, brain fog, epilepsy, autoimmune issues, skin disorders, muscular system disorders, brain tumors, coma, amnesia. How many of you guys deal with that? That's the crown chakra. That is the crown chakra, baby. Okay. Which of your chakras do you feel are unaligned? Put it in the comments for me. Which ones did you guys write down? All right, guys, make sure you guys are signing up for the Identity Shift Challenge right here. Okay, starts tomorrow, January 4th, 7 p.m. Link is in the description.